Ali Abulaban was born on May 25, 1992 in Staten Island, New York. He had 3 siblings, 2 sisters, Shireen and Zainab, and 1 brother, Sammy. His mother, Dala, was around 15 years old when she had Ali, and she had all 3 of her kids before she was 19. The family moved to Virginia, and that's where the children were raised. Ali grew up in a strict and abusive household, where his father would constantly yell and hit everyone. Ali, from a young age, struggled to fit in with his peers. Between home life and struggling to get acceptance in school, he would often turn to comedy and being funny to lighten his mood as well as his family's. Because of his goofy behaviors, he would often get in trouble in school. He was later diagnosed with ADHD. In high school, he would skip class and eventually graduated from New Directions Alternative School. At 21, he did attend college for a semester, but then opted to go into the military. Ali detailed his time in the Air Force as lonely and constant bullying. In 2014, Ali met Anna when he was stationed in Okinawa, Japan. Anna had been in a relationship, but when that ended, the pair began dating. Not long after, Anna would discover that she was pregnant. While in the military, Ali had continued to use comedy as an outlet. Social media platforms really suited him, and he was getting quite popular on TikTok as the Jin Kid. Eventually, Ali would be discharged from the military for allegedly assaulting one of Anna's friends. He returned to the States and moved in with his parents in Virginia. Anna would soon join with their daughter, Amira, and they stayed living there until they had their own jobs so they could have their own place. The extra quality time seemed to bond Ali's family and Anna together. She was treated like family. Although of a bit of a rocky start with so many moving pieces, the pair would eventually get their own place. In 2017, Ali and Anna had a courtroom wedding. Along with his job, Ali's TikTok continued to take off, and he was starting to see possible new doors opening. He wanted to do some sort of acting, and it was in these milestones that he thought he could get there. Besides wanting to act, Ali put out music for another way to fame. Besides uploading his songs on the internet, he happened to know a guy on a radio station and would constantly ask him to listen to his songs or play his songs on the radio.
Thought I finally met the one, and we'd become 2. 'Cause when I'm with you, I think that I'm losing my mind. Oh, just stay back. I would if I could, but I can't take you back. I would if I could, but I can't take you back.
And now we can't take back those 20 seconds. Ali even went as far asking for him to get him a radio job because he has a personality for it. In 2020, Anna went to California to visit some of her friends. It was there that she fell in love with the area, and in 2021 convinced Ali to move there. For him, it made a lot of sense, as it was just another stepping stone closer to his dream. Unfortunately, while they both were there, they got heavily into drugs. The relationship, as it was up until that point, had major issues with physical assaults and mental abuse. But the drugs just made it escalate. In San Diego, friends of Anna had been telling her for years that Ali was too controlling and wanted everything to be about him.
He's a bad guy. There's nothing good about him. He's selfish. That's all I can say, is selfish.
Due to Ali's TikTok starting to really take off, he began to do random appearances, and it would seem that his newfound fame, however small it was beginning to go to his head. The tension between Ali's narcissism and physical altercations was getting to be too much for Anna. Ali, on the other hand, was so focused on what he wanted and needed and continued to treat Anna and others like they were just a prop in his show. Still in 2020 and 2021, Ali decided to have friends and family participate in a short-form movie, Montana, a Scarface prequel. His brother Sammy even flew out there to be in it.
What is it? Bring it here.
No way, Tony. It's got my prints all over it. I gotta burn it when I'm done.
Oh my God. Okay, you wait for me. I'm coming, okay?
Not long after Sammy went home to Virginia, Sammy went on a shooting spree, hitting cars, and thankfully no one was injured, but he was arrested immediately. In late summer of 2021, Anna ended things with Ali. She said the relationship was toxic and she had hit a breaking point. Ali had moved out to a hotel, but he believed that eventually they would get back together. He also began to get paranoid that during this time, Anna would cheat on him. Although they were separated, they were technically still legally married, and he counted that as cheating. In October of the same year, he would rig Amira's tablet so he could listen to who was in the apartment, and after hearing a male's voice one day, he began to drive there. He barged through the front door and killed Anna and Rayburn Barron. Immediately after the shooting, he called his mom to confess what he had done, not realizing that the apartment's cameras also recorded sound.
I just tried to burn to move everyone else. I just tried to burn.
Ali left the scene as cops were rushing to the apartment complex after several people called them about hearing gunshots. It was then that he went and picked up Amira from school. He claims he was taking Amira to his parents before he turned himself in, but the police had quickly figured out who he was and they pulled him over on the highway. In December of 2021, Ali gave an interview from jail, and it was clear how unhinged he was about the whole situation.
When I opened the door, I saw who it was. Broke my heart. And to see her kissing Ray on my couch, with his feet on my table, with my feet. I'm running my apartment, my life, in the house that my daughter sleeps in, on the furniture that I put together. What do you expect a man to feel?
Ali's trial was intense, with friends and family both testifying. And then Ali himself took the stand. I think that he thought if he shared his side of the story, that the jury would feel bad for him. And if they believed that it wasn't planned, that they would kick down charges against him. But that went out the window when Ali's actions of rigging Amira's tablet was known. On May 29, 2024, Ali was found guilty of 2 counts of first-degree murder. Ali's reaction seemed genuinely shocked. I believe he thought he really was going to sway the jury. But the shocked expression faded immediately when friends and family cheered in the courtroom. You could see the rage in his eyes when he turned around to look at them.
We, the jury in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Ali Abulaban, guilty of the crime of murder in the first degree.
Silence. Nothing.
Of rape.
Ali's attorney had sentencing pushed back so he would have time to cope with the verdict, as well as meet with a prison specialist to help him adjust to living life in prison. Yes, the man who had been locked up for 3 years needed a specialist. Through all of this, Amira is now living with Ali's mom. Today, September 6, 2024, Ali will be sentenced this afternoon, and I hope with that it can bring closure to the families.